All right, what up guys? Welcome back to Mammoth Forerunner. Today is gonna be a special one because we're not doing one mod, we're not doing two mods, but we're doing three. This is three mods that I recommend you should do all at the same time, just to give yourself the best experience, knock it all out at once, and just don't even think about, should I do that or should I do this? Let's just do it all. But in all seriousness, guys, these are three mods that I've noticed over the last two builds that I could not live without, and especially could not live without them all together. All three of these mods work so well together. I decided to throw them all into one video and show you guys what it's like, just combo package. Let's get them on the truck. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go over the installs of each one, what you have to do, and all of them are really simple too. That's kind of the best part about this, is that they're all a pretty easy install. So, mod number one. Now we're gonna remove the stock air intake, take off the mass airflow sensor, remove all of these and the tabs. All this is actually pretty simple, and if you need an actual install video of this, then I'll leave a link to the cold air intake from 6 Elements install below. One of the reasons why I recommend to do this at the same time is because with the MNJ Snorkel, we're gonna be fitting his coupler right in here, and it just makes it a lot easier when you got the airbox out anyway. See, so we got the coupler over the opening of the air intake itself. Now it is a snug fit, so that's why it's good to just to do this all at the same time while you've got the cold air intake out, and you really just don't have to mess with trying to fit it in that hole and all that stuff. I got the cold air intake in, I got the coupler ready to go, and I got to take off the passenger side fender. So that's a couple reasons. One, it's just a lot easier to maneuver the snorkel and installing it, where you don't have to kind of mess around with getting the snorkel installed, and you know, you're limited by where the fender's blocking you. This part was just a little bit too thin, so I actually had to go a little bit wider. So I think this time I'm just gonna kind of push this a little out and try to just get it a little bit wider and just feel it out as I put the snorkel in so that I have it all there. So right now, all the bolts, everything from the fender are done. They're all removed. And now I'm gonna cut this hole, get this fender off, and we'll be able to install everything. Just make sure this is all lined up with the body here. And there it is. What you want to do is make sure it's lined up against this A-pillar here. And right now that's like a perfect fit. I think I'm going to go a little higher right here because it's a bit too close. And I want a little bit of room there because I'm going to put door trim on the outside here. Up next, door trim. You can also throw some paint on here, which I will in a second. I just want to kind of test fit this, so you could avoid any sort of rusting. Got coupler on the airbox. Try to make it as airtight as possible. I'm gonna try to fit this all the way through the other side, which is gonna be the challenging part. Put it on, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a pain. I pretty much, you know, it's actually still got a bit of a tilt to it, and I think it's just because where that coupler is, right here, kind of puts a little pressure on it coming up. I mean, it's just like a hair. So I don't think it's fully seated in those clips, but it's close. So I was able to get this clip back in. It was just kind of, I had to hold it down and then put that in. So now it's held in place. And with the pressure from there and this, and then obviously when I attach the hose here, it should be good. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the other piece of the snorkel on, and we're pretty much gonna button this whole thing up right now. So now with this piece here, underneath the fender liner, I'm just gonna first get this piece on. And all I did with the fender is just loosen it up so that I had room to move it around a little bit. I didn't fully remove this. Before we go doing that. All right, now for this part, another one of those stressful moments is you have these rivet nuts here that are gonna go in your A-pillar because this thing's heavy. So we're gonna drill a hole, get these in, and when you screw them in, it's gonna create pressure and it's gonna hold it in, just trust me. So instead of my rivet nuts, I decided to use these plastic clips that I got. They're just 5/16 clips. I made these holes a little bit bigger and just pop these in instead of doing a permanent rivet nut in there like I did on the 6th gen. And yeah, it's holding it, it's tight. So those things are a pain to come out too. So they're not going anywhere. And I like this idea a little bit better than having a permanent rivet nut like I did on my 6th gen on there. So that is my replacement for those. There you go. I got it all wrapped back up. Snorkel's installed, watertight, it looks like. At least airtight. Everything is connected. Put the hood down. Let's check it out. All right. And there we go. The mud bath officially has a snorkel. So we got cold air intake, we have snorkel, last but not least, we have our FN tuned. We're gonna come down here, and if you can see right on top of your gas pedal, there's this plug. You're gonna give it a pinch, and it's gonna pop right off. Now we're gonna take the FN tune clip, and we're going to pop that one right on, and then we're going to do the old clip and we're going to put the old clip, where'd it go, inside the FN tuned, and there we go. And that's literally all there is to it. So I'm going to tuck this up. So here's the cool part about this. Slow, cruise, fast, and FN send it. So we'll fucking send this. And we're gonna boost that up. So sick. All right, let's go for a test drive. All right, so we got our first test drive here. Starts up good. Oh. You can feel the throttle response immediately. Ooh, and you can hear the snorkel immediately. I'm gonna try to flip this around. All right, so here we go. First one. It sounds awesome. That's with the window down too. So it's not like that all the time. But with the throttle response, like just kind of flip. Let's see. Whoa. a difference. So, I mean, if you can tell, this is why I say this is like the best combo. So if you're planning on a snorkel one day, if you're planning on the cold air intake, and if you want some better throttle response, this is it. This is the Mammoth 3 combo, the big 3. Oh man, I can't get rid of my smile. That sound never gets old. I'm so stoked that they put the turbo in these. It makes it so much fun, and these things just get up and go. By the way, for the people who are wondering, yes, I will be getting tuned, okay? I had a tune on my last Tacoma. It was amazing. The tunes on these new ones just are a night and day difference. They're badass, so I highly recommend them. The whole idea behind the throttle response controller is I can control my throttle on the fly. All right, and a lot of that is like when I'm off-road or something and I don't want everything to be so jumpy, I lower the throttle response and I can just control it. So normal driving, the tune, it works the engine, right? The throttle response is what I like to control separately. So that's why it's in this combo, and you kind of get that extra little oomph and that extra little turbo sound going on whenever you have this throttle response controller plugged in. It's the same way for my pedal commander, and FN tuned is by pedal commander, so you know it's good. You hear that? Oh man, that just doesn't get old. Love that. So big shout out to Sixth Elements, the cold air intake. You can feel the power already. It sounds awesome. It gives you that extra turbo sound. The MNJ fabrication snorkel is badass. It's stainless steel. It's one of a kind. You know, you saw the install. It's not too difficult. And obviously the FN tuned again. It's just, this is the Mammoth Big 3 combo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's go. Anyway, if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the drill. Got a lot more mods coming out for this thing. A lot of overland stuff coming soon. So I wanted to jump into the engine and get this going, and we still got a lot before SEMA. So you guys stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.